Hello Virgo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a money and career reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading. It is not personal. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from the time you see the read to a few weeks out. We are starting with the wisdom of the oracle to kind of see where you're at this time, what may be going on, what may come up, whatever we feel from it. We have a leg up. A leg up. This is about accepting help when you need it. Whoa. We have 3 more here. Woohoo. What's going on here? Regeneration. Renewal. Something may have went wrong, but it's to make something, it's to help something new come in. We have community, which here we go with this leg up again. You may need to reach out to others or connect with others. It could be neighbors, it could be friends, it could be just a gathering of people that are like-minded here, maybe thinking about the same things or doing the same things. We have round and round. I feel like a pattern that keeps repeating itself. All right, I'm going to read from the book on these right off the bat, and they're all in the uprights here. We have the number 34. A leg up, essential meanings, receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence. Your prosperity message. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. Time to bring in those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Okay. We have the number 46. I feel like someone expecting someone to know that they need help, maybe. You may need to speak up and ask, you know, could you do this for me? Or could you, can we do this differently because it's not working out for me? Whatever the case may be. I feel like maybe they're just not under, you think that there could be a position where, in a position where you think that they are either taking advantage, they're letting you do more work than them, or what have you, and really that's not the case. They're just freaking absent-minded, okay? And you need to speak up for yourself. All right, 46. We have regeneration. Essential meanings, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Check. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Your prosperity message. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Beautiful. I feel like somebody has a hidden talent, or they have a talent that they haven't, you know you have it, but you don't know how to use it. You don't know how to access it. And this might be connecting with this, needing a mentor about it, needing someone to help you to develop it, whatever it is. It could be a magical skill. It could be a job skill. It could be a hobby that you want to turn to a business. I just feel like talking to somebody who knows about that and is like-minded. It could be with the community card here as well. It could be going into chat rooms with people who talk about these things, like you know, fake Facebook room groups and things like that. Very interesting. All right, we have the number 8. Community. Essential meanings, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. The Oracle's message. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your prosperity message. Whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest. I feel business-like, using some talent that you have to start a business with it. Wow, okay. Round and round. Essential meanings. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you're standing at a higher vantage point. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints, and you can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Your prosperity message. If you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be part of your journey to prosperity. Who helped you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them when you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past? It's a good time to get a coach or mentor, here we go again, who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. That's another card talking about a mentor. It started with it and it's ending with it. Needing to talk to someone who has been through maybe the things that you're going through, or has gone through and been successful at the things that you're trying to attempt to do as well here at Virgo. All right, let's get into the body of your read at this time. See what's going on for you with your career, or perhaps just your money. Whoa, okay. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is about dealing with someone. I feel like in the past, you have the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, both negative feeling to me. This is past tense though, because they're in the reverse. It feels past tense to me. It also it feels like you've dealt with people in the past, and that's maybe why you're afraid to ask for help or guidance in your situation now, because someone led you astray before, okay, and led you into a dark time. I do feel like there's a possibility of you feeling or being afraid of it happening again. Or maybe they just didn't help you at all. Maybe you talked to someone about what was going on and it just did not help. So you're afraid to really, but this is telling you to connect with people. It may have just been that person, right? It may have just been those people at that time. It does feel like it happened in the past, and this is what's keeping you from wanting to further. I feel like it put you in a dark place as well here. That's why you're afraid to pursue whatever it is. You have the Knight of Cups here. I feel like there is a lot of emotion involved. You're very emotional possibly at this time over whatever it is that's going on and whatever it is that you want to do. You may, I feel like you want to do more. You want to do something about whatever it is, and it's about using a talent of yours, I feel. I feel like there's just... there may be this emotion you're feeling could be fear. Fear that it won't work out again this time, okay? Or that someone will give you bad advice. Or I just feel like a fear of failure, possibly. It didn't work out in the past, so how could it work out now? Times have changed. People have changed. And you have changed. You know the signs of bad advice at this point. I would hope so if you've been through it and had rough times in the past over it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have the Death card in the reverse. Yeah, but it ended. It didn't go anywhere, and it didn't help me at all. That's what it feels like in the past. Maybe you had to go through whatever you did to learn what is the wrong way. so that when you finally step into your truth and step into whatever it is you're aiming to do, you are very successful at it because you already know what's not successful, right? Wow, okay. I want to say here as well, the death card coming up makes me feel like actual death and the beyond. The beyond. You may be someone who can talk to the dead. I know that my daughter is a Virgo and she is going through the same thing. And it's funny that this is coming up like this because she has always been able to, she's been able to know when someone's going to die or have she has dreams about death and things like that, and she hasn't really tapped into what she can do with that either. It's so funny that it comes up like this, but I feel like someone, or more than just my daughter, are going through this, that you have these dreams, you have these abilities to be able to see things that may happen. If they seem terrible, maybe you don't want to tap into them because they put you in a dark place in the past because you couldn't see through it. You couldn't understand what it is. What am I going to do with this ability? What am I going to do with this talent, this skill, right? There's something. I feel like there's something. And you need to talk to some people that are like-minded, that go through this, that maybe they figured out how to cope with it, okay? Let's move on here. For Virgo, what else does Virgo need to know about this energy here? What else do they need to know about the time that they're in right now? We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody does not, you're telling right now, you're here watching this video and the things that are being said, and you're like, I don't want to talk about it. I had a miserable time with this and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do anything about it. That is your choice, but I feel like you'll be much happier if you do. I feel like there's some kind of a prosperity that stems from it. King of Cups flew out over here with this energy of negativity. I feel like turning a negative into a positive. I feel like revisiting possibly whatever it was that was miserable from the past. Whatever it was that was there, you may have had failures at business, or at trying to start your own business, or you may have had failures at school and end up quitting. I feel like you had a lot of emotions tied to it. Somebody had a terrible high school life. You were either picked on or treated unfairly, or looked down upon by others, and it really made for a miserable time. So you didn't finish. Maybe you quit. I do feel like either you there's something that you want to do. You want to pursue. You have your heart on it, but I think this is stopping you. Maybe thinking that, it might have been a very, very rough time during high school for someone. It may have distracted you to the point, like I said, you may have quit. You may have ended it. You may have not finished. I feel like you end up seeing someone that treated you badly in high school, and they're not doing so hot now, okay? They don't look good. They don't feel good. You can tell that they are living in poverty. I really feel like someone from the past who treated you badly, you end up seeing, but it fills your heart. It doesn't fill your heart with happiness for what's happened to them, okay? You just feel I feel like pity. You feel pity that they spent so much of their time trying to hurt you, that it affected your life. You let it affect your life, what they were doing. I know that there's some evil things out there that you can't avoid it pushing you in a certain direction, right? but I still feel like you see them and it makes you feel pity about what happened. You may even feel emotional about the fact that you let that get to you, okay? I do feel like you need to go beyond that. You need to, there may be this asking for help, counseling, maybe needing counseling over it because it's affected all the areas in your life. In fact, your prosperous self is being hindered by this. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of emotions in this read for a money read, seriously, but I feel like it's because it kept you from some things. You feel like the possibility of this kept you from being abundant in life and having good things like other people. You have the Knight of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck overshadowing the read. This is about your being more focused and wanting to figure out what it is you got to do to get beyond it. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Ace of Wands in the upright. The Ace here is like a yes. I feel like it's a positive movement forward here. I feel like this is in the past. Things that came up or things that you may not have wanted to pursue that would have been a nice growth opportunity for you. You may have ignored because you didn't think it was the way to go or you weren't interested at the time. I do feel like it re-enters. And you become abundant and prosperous from it. Something that you may have overlooked in the past or that you just downright did not want to get into or do. This may be going back to school. This is about learning with these wands and growing. You may go back, somebody may be going back to get their GED, or you are going back and doing some college courses here as well. Okay? That can go along with the community and never feeling like you are I feel like not feeling as though you are too old to go back. I feel like somebody's not even that old, but you feel like, oh man, they're all young people. No, they're not. There's a lot of older people. There's people my age, you know. Yeah. Let's move on here. We're going to ask for some clarity now for Virgo on their situations at this time. Ooh, okay. We got this jumping out here. 3 of them. We have the Knight of Wands again. In wait a minute. We didn't have the Knight of Wands. We had the Page and the Ace. I said again. Wow, okay. This is you being in the frame of mind to want to learn. You're open and ready to explore a training of some sort or wow. And then you have the Death card in the upright. These came out together. We're going to put them together over here. And the Moon in the reverse. Things being revealed to you. You want to change some things, the way things are. You want to learn how to use your abilities for good. You want to learn what you can do to prosper from it. Maybe if you've got some spiritual stuff going on, maybe you need to go and see about having a YouTube channel and expressing it on there. Expressing yourself with your social medias, letting people know what you really, you know, some people are going to be nayers, but that is, people are really attracted to the supernatural and things. So I really feel like that would be a very prosperous way to go and way to make money as well here and get your emotions out and attract people that are like-minded like you. I do feel like this Death card is talking of, especially with this Knight of Wands, talking of looking into it more. You are wanting to delve deeper into it. Where you may have shunned it before, you want to delve deeper and figure things out. You may want to learn more about this and why you have this ability or why you know, how to change things. And the Death card could also be representing new. You got technically the Death card 3 times. You have the regeneration is the Death card, okay? It's like the Death card. It's burning everything down and starting anew. Everything dies. When the earth is burnt, everything dies, and from the ashes rises new growth and new life. And that's what I feel like this is. It's a rebirth of yourself. And no matter what it is you're trying to do, I feel like this is things of the past may have hindered you. Instead of I feel like you're still going through the things that you went through in the past somewhat, but instead of letting it overcome you and stop you from being successful, you latch onto it and ride the wave. You have the moon here in the reverse, talking of something becoming known to you, something, some kind of a reality. Once you begin to explore this side of yourself, begin to want to know more, going back to school possibly, talking to counselors, going online and doing things there to nurture whatever ability you have. I feel like it opens doors with this moon. It makes things become more clear, and you're more comfortable with yourself after. Whoa, okay, there's a lot going on here, Virgo. What else for Virgo at this time? Is there anything else before I move on? Anything else for Virgo? Not with this deck. Okay. Not with that deck. Ooh, making a lot of noise here. I am going to pull from another deck real quick for some more clarity. I feel like there's something else that needs to be known. Somebody may have asked a question at this time and wants to know the outcome of something, maybe an interview, or you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse here. Something that you're doing is not being very productive. I feel like you're not really focused on what it is that you want. Maybe you don't even know at this point. With this King of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like you're not sure what you're going to do career-wise. This may be the question you're asking, is what to do. And this is kind of saying, we can't tell you. We have the Sun and we have the Lovers coming out together after this question, though. I feel like this is something wonderful coming in here. And you have the Lovers. This is about signing contracts, getting opportunities, and signing off on them. And it's connected to the Sun. So if there's an opportunity presenting itself to you, if you're not sure whether, I feel like maybe you're not sure exactly what you want to go for, what you need to do. If an opportunity arises for a job, you got interviews or whatever, I feel like you need to take it, because it's going to bring a dramatic change to your financial situation, okay? Anything else here for Virgo? Nope. Okay, we're going to pull a few message cards here for you as we wind down the read. We have two of them. We have protection and power symbol. Protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. I'm going to put this right here. And power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. You know what? Actually, I'm moving this. I feel like if you are dealing with having some ability to talk to the dead or to feel death, I feel like you need to use whatever protections you can to distract evil, okay? Or to protect yourself against possession. Power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Once again, I feel like this is talking about protecting your body, protecting somebody may actually have physical results from whatever these dreams or visions are. You may actually, that's another way of saying protect your physical body. You may get scratches from this. You may bruising. You may have emotional problems that result in your body being weak or get sick easy because you of these entities or these whatever it is that you are connected to. Okay, I'm talking stones to protect you, burning the proper incense to clear after episodes of this. I feel like some of this, the energy from the entities or whatever they are that you're connecting to, lingers. So be mindful of that. Okay. We are going to pull some Queen of the Moon Oracle for you to close your read here, Virgo. I will not be reading from the book. I'll just tell you how it makes me feel, okay? What do we have for Virgo? What else do they need to know before we close the read? What else does Virgo need to know at this time? Oh, change. There's a lot of changes going on here. I don't know if you can see the picture. She's here pushing the world. Kind of looks like the moon, pushing the moon even. Changes. Change coming up upon you. Some things definitely changing. Doors opening. Making new friends, new associates, advancement. I do feel like pushing forward. That's it for this. And becoming prosperous afterwards. Really beginning to know where you stand. Okay? All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Very powerful stuff. Like, share, subscribe, please. Join my community if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.